Good, 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 good. All right. Let's check everything. All right, we got lots of lighting. Well, I got lots of huffing and puffing from going up and down stairs a zillion times. Oh, what a pain. Yeah, I'm really, really sick and tired of the software's chat links. I've been alright. Honestly, it's been a weird procedure moving into the new house, getting things in okay shape, just undoing the lazy to get boxes unboxed. Still got a ton of stuff I just want to get rid of. But I wanted to make sure that since I had Christmas break, there was no way in hell that I was not going to get the craft room set up and going. Alright, now we're getting two different audios. Tonight, we're working on getting everything fucking working again, because this is driving me bananas. There should be only one audio source, and that should be the camera. Damn it. There's a microphone downstairs. Forrest, is it coming through a lot softer on the second one? Freaking streaming software was designed for dipsticks playing video games, and I'm not a dipstick playing a video game. I easily could be, but I'm not. Alright, Danielle's getting it good. Check to make sure you don't have it open on two separate spots for us would be the main thing to say, because if other people are okay, that means there'll be an artifact to your system. Yeah, I'm settled in fine. It's just been a matter of getting everything. Well, okay, Ricardo's doing well too. I don't know. It's been a matter of just getting things not even the way I want them. It's been after the move, because the move was horrible. It's just all a matter of get all your crap and relocate from A to B. If not for the amazing folks at Miller Movers, I'd have died trying to move everything over. Yep. They got me all moved, and it was fantastic. Now it's a matter of sorting out the crap. That is missing way too many parts. Hi, Madge. How you doing? Careful, furball. And unfortunately, the other facet of moving is that when you move, the final stages of moving are throw crap in boxes and move them. Throw crap in boxes and move. Don't care what's where, when, how. Just go. And that's what I did. So I have a whole bunch of stuff that is just in a zillion different places. I kind of wanted to break in easy. And do something that wasn't too difficult, so I kind of wanted to build the Queen Anne's Revenge. And if not, I've still got this thing to fix and get ready, because this is going to be my next full project, without a doubt. Is getting this guy fully set, fully ready, and good to go. But I didn't mix up any mache paste tonight, because I knew half of this would just be getting the camera and the volume and everything like that functional. And indeed, that has been the big issue of the last bit of time for this. I wish that a lot of my stuff was in some sort of storage unit, Caroline. Furballs are enjoying the move a lot. Their world got 3 times bigger. It was huge, and they have been enjoying having many floors. The only downside is the basement is kind of, just an old dirty underground basement. And when I let them out down there, they like to roll around in the dust and the dirt on the floor, which is, well, they come up all completely full of gunk. So, there's that. Samhain is more and more demanding of time lately. Of course, I've been off for a couple of weeks with the Christmas break from school. So, he's been driving his mom bananas. Hole puncher. Interesting. Yep. Hey, Joy, how we doing? Yeah, I don't know. I've just been kind of a getting things moved in, getting them going. It's all. If I was a person who had a lot more gumption and a lot more go drive, then I'd have things done much sooner. But once I got things moved, school started, and it was a matter of you get home and you just don't want to do a darn thing. But like I said, I figured I'd start off light tonight, just rock out a cool pirate ship, have some fun, get back to it. What are those furballs doing? I've also got a couple of the wooden boxes to finish from last time. Oh, this is going to be a cool model. Queen Anne's Revenge was Blackbeard's pirate ship. And this one is the lit version, so it will have a whole bunch of LED lights hidden inside of it. Looks like 4 different connectors. I'm feeling the furballs are going to go crazy. Other things I've been working on have been some rock tumbling. I've been doing a little bit of the old rock engraving. That is impossible to see in that lighting. I think this light is going to have to either go off or move. Let's see if that is more visible. That other light up top is just really... That's the other thing too for tonight's main purpose is to find out how the lighting has to be. And right now if I hold anything up to the camera it gets blacked out. So let's readjust this light. Yep, there it is. Please tell me this is not a 3-pronger. Nope, it is not. Let's get this thing moved behind the camera. think of it all also as a great big lighting check. Alright, there we go. So that was a basic project I worked on, but I got it up to about 3,000 grit, so it had an absolutely beautiful shine on it. I threw it in a tumbler to see if that grit could be improved upon, and really it kind of downgraded it, unfortunately. But well, we'll see. Something that I don't do quite so fine could be made better. And if I hit it with a layer of varnish right now, it'll get the shine anyway. So, yeah. Cool. But that's been other projects. Okay. There. Let's see how well we can rock this out and through. Doesn't look too hard. Should be fun. Looks freaking beautiful. Plus, I need some scenery for the craft table here. Okay. 5 and 38. Normally put together small metal ones of these before. Here's 5. Looking for 38. 38. Okay. This would indicate that the two of them are put together this way, but their better colored sides are like that. Doesn't seem to matter. Okay. All right. Kicking off. 11. 17. 15 is what I need. Nope. Okay, good. Has the part number written. If I punch this out, I will have no idea which one it is ever again. 17, yes. 13, yes. This model material is a strange form of heavy card. It looks like it's got a card, foam layer, and card again. And that is not going to come into focus. That somewhat is about the best that can be shown of it there. Is it's card, foam, card. Light card, foam, and light card. It's an interesting thing. It gives it some substance without it being overly clunky. To the initial feel, I wish I was working with something a little heavier, just because when I make any kind of model or make anything, I like it to feel very, very sturdy. This feels okay, but I like me a bit of clunk. Love it. It's not hard to punch out, and it is holding its detail very well. I'm not getting in the area where it's catching and tearing pieces, which is what I always worry about with a project like this. 10, 20, 16, yes. It is coming apart very, very well. About 14. And if any of you are worried, no, I don't plan on doing this continually. I plan on doing my regular haunty, spooky stuff. But I wanted to start light, and I wanted to start where I knew I wouldn't have any. I could get the filming bugs worked out first, more than anything. Once the filming bugs are worked out, audio problems are solved, chat problems are solved, all the streaming problems are solved. And if I get too fed up and get a new software, then we'll see. Okay, 11. There's 11. Bubble. 17. Bubble. You're sliding in very nicely and holding well. 13. Should not matter at all which way they face. 9. Yo ho, all together. I want to make sure they are perpendicular and some of the curvature of the two base pieces started to give them a little curve. Okay, that's 9, 12. Hey, Fen Fen. Bonjour. Hey, agreed. I am looking forward to doing some more pumpkins myself. I think that is also going to be another project to get invested in soon. Is just a stay and practice pumpkin. I'll try to vary up the style a little bit, and that should be a lot of fun. 10. Because I don't want to get out of the habit of doing pumpkins, and I got to decide what I'm doing for this groundbreaker. If it's going to have a skelly head or if it's going to have a pumpkin head. I'm a little worried with the pumpkin head, as I was telling a friend a couple days ago, because I've never attached a pumpkin head to anything other than, well, the ground. So I am a little worried as to how they will link up. 14, 15. And 16. Very new digs, Chris. Very, very new digs. We got the new craft room all set. My pride and joy is the new sliding tool bench that has a ton of different pockets that are absolutely awesome. I'm super looking forward to using that more. Okay. So all that was done. Now I need 35, 36, 46, 85, 48, 75. Alright, here is 36. Give you guys a little pan sweep of the new room. The only thing I don't like about it right now is very undecorated. But, so be it. 35, 36. 39. I don't see 39. Okay, so we'll leave that. 46. There's 46. 48. This is really punching out well. I am surprised there's been no catches on it. Whatever puncher they used on this thing really worked well. Are you sure I don't need 39? I guess not. I need 85. I wonder if these guys are in chronological order. I don't think so. There's 85. Where's that little puncher outer they gave me? Night, Joey. Have a good one. We'll catch you for a different, more entertaining broadcast later on. Oh. There it is. That works great. 85. Alright, then 75, 76. This kit was also pretty cheap. It was only about, I think, 24, 25 bucks. Most of the time it sells for more, but got it on the cheapo. I enjoy building pirate ships. Alright. 75 on this side. 76 on that side. Click, click, boom. The deck is 198. Oh my. Those are the sails. And they are made out of a linen finish paper. Everybody knows it's R. Of course, I remember when we used to joke about that. We used to joke about, what if it was a different letter? What if they came up going S-T-W? Oh, wow. Holy mackerel. That's a double sheet. And that's 198. This is not going to be a small ship. Wow. Damn. Now I also know why they gave me the little puncher outer of things. I think this room is probably going to need its own vacuum cleaner at some point for all the mess I will eventually generate in here. I know some of these are going to go on the floor. Missing a leg. That's a good one. There aren't really any letters that have the equivalent of eye pouches on them, if you look at them in their shape. Of course, part of me reminds me of the old Sherlock Holmes story, which was the case of the dancing men, where they find a code that looks like a whole bunch of stick figures dancing, and Holmes has to crack it to solve the mystery. Good stuff, Chris. We'll catch you later on. And by Kathleen, I mean Chris the Carolina Hunter, who is viewing on Twitch. Glad I got all those chats working. That was such a pain. Man. I will look into probably Mixer. I can't actually remember OBS giving me the same amount of difficulty. But we'll see. We'll see. Streamlabs still lets me go to Facebook without any kind of issue, so. Pop, 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 pop. Alright, time to be messier. Messy in the interests of speed. We can be a little boring because tonight is a technical test in as much as it's anything else, but I do not know all my future streams to be boring. Hiya, hiya, ho. Yo, ho. All together. Hoist the covers high. Heave ho. Thieves and beggars, never shall we die. Also makes me think of one of my favorite board games called Black Fleet. Lots of fun. Alright, speed, 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 speed. Speed, 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 speed. Mess is for vacuum cleaner. I highly doubt this stuff is harmful to fur balls, being that it's just paper and foam. Foam will go right through them if they try to munch any little bits. And well, this room's got a door, so. Tomorrow's Sunday. Monday we got board games. And this next broadcast will be sometime later in the week. Alright, there we go. There's that. They are kind of crappy at describing which one. Oh no, I can see which ones they go through. Okay, 35. Alright, the parts are not written on there, but they're all the same, so this should not be a problem. I could use something pointy. No, I'm good. Nope, something pointy. Pointy thing. Got lots of pointy things. There we go. Yes. Different pointy thing. Perfect pointy thing. Hi, Madge. You having fun? Alright, pointy thing. Fold in half. Goes up through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes up through the deck. Wait a minute. I have a distinct feeling that the deck is designed to be wood on top. That would look terrible if the deck was all just black. No, it's definitely going to be wood on top. Thank God we didn't make that mistake. Next to it. Wow. 46 goes up there. Wondering which of these will have the wheel. I imagine it's going to be that piece. Do not fall apart. A little strategic gluing afterwards may be called for. Okay, this one will go up through this. Snip. The very last one goes horizontal. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got to be that centerpiece. Okay. Then our deck goes on the ship. Interesting. Some very wide tabs. Because it probably goes way down. Oh my god. Yeah, this is probably just a gun deck. Oh boy. Yeah. This may not be the complete deck. I love it. Oh my. That's impressive. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Fits. Alright. Yep. All sticking up and through, and now we get the lower hull. We start with 27. Huge. It's going to be a lot of these pieces. Well, 27. This is all the base. So that's... Of course I need to use the restroom. Back in just a moment. Yeah. Oh boy. Of course, there's 27. Missed it in the hustle. $27, $22. Wow, they really bend well. Alright, let's get an idea of how this is supposed to go. There's a hole in the middle of 27, which I imagine gets punched out. We'll take a little risk. Okay, I hope it goes like that. And 22. Close enough. 23. It's like a strange origami. Let's see how well lighting catches. Interesting. Considering whether I want to have the light or slash monitor on that side or camera over on my right hand side as I had in previous iterations of the channel. It's easier to hold something you're working up, at least for me with my right hand, so the camera can view it, and with the left. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay. Assume 24. We're going to do 24, 25, 26. Try attaching the center section first. We'll tab off. Uh-oh, sounds like Sam Hain is harassing his mom. 25. I was just folding over it beautifully to make a nice hull shape. Did some nice work on that. Hmm. Doing simple assembly is kind of fun. $21, $28, $20. And then presumably 19. 178. Then we have a keel, which looks very, very complex. Ow, 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 what the hell was that? I snagged something just right there. Backwards or something. Yep, backwards. Backwards. Now I know when they have the foam on the inside. Gives a little compressibility for slipping into the tabs. We're watching Babylon 5 the last couple of days, and now I'm thinking putting together this pirate ship. It would be really fun to watch Space Pirate Harlock. That was a darn good one. console with viewer count, etc. There we go. That's much more visible. Good. Yep, Bad 5 is amazing. I'm on the 5th season where things have really kind of cooled down a lot, but I have enjoyed the hell. So started watching from season 3. So I really just wanted to see the Shadow War and all the stuff leading up to and around that. I know the rest of the character build up, don't really need it again. Part 178. Let's make sure it's not sitting right in front of my face. Nope. Meow! Sammy Bear! Get your butt in here. No? Is he coming? Hi! How you doing? How's your fuzz? 170s. Hi! What are you doing down there? Come here. Yeah, hi, Furball. You put a kitty bed up on the table here so you can be the star of the show from time to time, Cat. That looks like 178. 178, excellent. Punch out the widget. If you've got Amazon Prime, it's it's viewable, streamable right from there. Don't even need to go fishing for DVDs if you have that service. Otherwise, no, I'm absolutely got DVDs. Okay. Hi. How are you? Welcome to the craft table. Make sure you are not able to screw up any part of this. There you go. Hi. Fuzzbutt, what's up? Hi. Oh boy. Yep, Samhain is gracing us with his presence. Okay. There we go. That is a hell of a structure for just individual folded parts. Really, really nice conical ship. All right. Part numbers. 7, 8, 190, and 189. 189. I think punching out this way is the. I guess little paper tool here is surprisingly effective. That is the I want attention mule. Damn, what's that? 190. Seven. 8 and 6. Stupidly easy. Okay. Eight and 6. 7 goes. Right between them. Let's punch out these little digits. Good. Whew. Then 189 and 190. Interesting. That needs to fold better. Okay, presumably this folds over. They don't do an excellent job at displaying that. This one is going to be equally tricksy. Establish the fold. Establish the fold. Establish the fold. Wow. Alright. Punchy outy thing. color code here of green, purple. Okay, this is all the information on the thing. Wow. And that doesn't really help about which one you should do first, second, third. This one, however, should definitely not be first. Oh my. Hi Sam. Welcome back. Cat butt. Hi, did you come to knock everything over? Yes. Yes, my little havoc spreader. Oh boy. Alright, this is where things start to get a little so we should start from the back and thread forward. Alright, this is not exactly a load bearing structure either. Alright, we're starting to hit the first snags. It's one of those. It's there, it's meant for that, but I do not wish to force it and cause pieces which can't be unbent to get bent. Well, that really is an excellent fit now. distinct problem with the design though, is that you can't put any pressure on any one part without farkling up another part. And these deck tabs here are, you want to be able to use them for stands, but again, they are not load-bearing structures. Alright, how about if we put that on first. I'm even more wary of this. This has to be in all the way. This part is a little bit mad. Absolutely must start from the back. These are not lining up exceptionally well. They are lining up. So for that one, okay, I think that's about as well as we can do under the circumstances. One slight bitty flaw. That looks gorgeous, I gotta say. The lights are making it appear on camera as somewhat more brown. It is far more of a grayish black to the eyes of the casual observer. Alright. Let's hope other bits are not as rough. Alright, that is the display stand that they seem to want to make us make next. $53, $54, $276. Seems silly to make a display stand now, but I am not going to argue. 53, 54, and 276, weirdly enough. There it is. 273, 275. My sleep schedule is going to be so screwed up to go back to work. Seven, 278, and 272. Need to look up a little more history on Queen Anne's War. Okay, that. Do all this first. I can't remember if Queen Anne's War was effectively the same thing as the War of the Spanish Succession, or if it was its own episode in history. Okay, that's last. Now. There. Come on. All right, you're supposed to. You know what you're supposed to do, so do it. Come on. Queen Anne's Revenge. Stand and the ship. No, it's flatter. Excellent. Okay. Port 222. 9 and 9. The cannon. Oh dear. Oh. Not want tumbling media leaking out all over the desk. Most particularly because I don't want the cats eating it. Alright. Cannons, cannons, cannons. I think this would be an easy one to find. Somewhere in here should be a whole sheet full of cannons. Oh dear. And there we go. Punchy outy thing. There we go. Thank you for hanging with me. Good girl. Hello. Hi. Hey, sweetie. She was hanging out just behind the chair. Yeah, come here. Give a pat. Yeah, good girl. No, they're intended to be separate parts. Let's get this plastic tumbling media cleared up right now. Definitely don't want the fur balls eating this stuff. Ugh. Sort of, Tintin. It's more that I'm in the new house. I wanted to get kind of a trial run, make sure all the streaming software was working, all the chat software was working, all the bugs were ironed out before I broke into a real Halloween project. I'm just getting all the supplies back up and in position. So I wanted to start with something light, easy, and then I'll break into full crafting. Hey Razdoc, how we doing? Yes, they are. Back when I made my own smoke bombs with great regularity, I would use these to make the smoke bomb. And it was a spherical affair that worked extremely well, and may yet work extremely well again now that I have my own house again. I have a ton of wax and potassium nitrate from the days when I was doing them a lot more. My goal at the time was to make a whole bunch of Halloween fireworks, but never quite worked out just because they become a lot more dangerous than my naive young mind envisaged them. I have made a smoke bomb and a flash bomb. I have videos for both of those on my YouTube channel, which has the same name as the Twitch. But yes, indeed, I have made a fair few fireworks. Nothing spectacular, not by any stretch. No large stars, nothing of that nature. It was all intended to be Halloween-based things that could be used for a haunt. And to that extent, I was fairly successful with both flash and smoke. But, yeah. Currently, Razdoc, I am in the town of Norwich itself. Same town as I was in last time. Have not moved out, still same job. I thought about going rural, but the rate I got for my house was infinitely better staying in town. And I still get to do my very own haunt, which, if you guys saw my video, this year was a rain festival everywhere. It was just pouring down, but we still lucked out because afterwards it was coming down in bloody buckets, where during the trick-or-treating time it was just coming down in a steady drizzle. So we did manage to luck out. Yeah, I made flash powder. I did not make photo grade flash powder. I made, what was it? Now the recipe's all on my my YouTube channel, but it was magnesium based compound with I had a green flash that was a barium salt, barium magnesium, and I used something else to mute it. The whole problem was that I wanted to use an aluminum-based flash, but the problem is not only do you get the beautiful flash, but you also get the bang. And if you use that on Halloween, you just can't. Everybody will be wondering why there's gunshots coming from your house, and it's not, but nobody else knows that, and everybody will get paranoid. Paranoid people don't like to think. They just like to say, hey, tell that guy he can't do that thing. So we make it quiet. Alright. Let's deck the halls with lots of cannons. And we also are starting to put in our lighting sources at this point. Alright, so from the front, cannon, 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 cannon. Are there any of these notches that are not used for cannon? No, they're pretty much all used for cannon. sure how well armed a ship Queen Anne's Revenge really was. But this is just the first deck. To say nothing of the other decks we'll be putting on her. Wow. 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 Alright, I have 2 more Ken. And no more slots. Are you sure that cannon don't go there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to a side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to a side. Okay. I popped out 2 extra cannon. And now we grab. Nice. Yeah, I hear you, 1010. When I do flash, I think bang myself. And especially you get a much more powerful and excellent one with aluminum compounds. Oh, for a little while during one of my classes, I was watching the show Pyros with great alacrity. Of course, this thing has a screw in it. I wish I could do more with fireworks. Sadly, the school is an absolute safety phobics nightmare. Ooh, might be able to take this here and screw anyway. I used to make crossbows with my students, and then, oh, we can't do that, that's dangerous. Which really burns my patoot, quite frankly. Hi, Sam. Welcome back. How are you? Nice. I use a 3-inch shell casing for my smoke bombs. Hey, for about oh boy. I don't chew on anything. Yes. Well, working in it, you're very aware of what fireworks, careful, what fireworks can do when they are mishandled. A lot of folks at 4th of July are still figuring that out. Hey. What's up? Please don't knock too many things over. A 5-inch shell. Yeah, it's going to be... especially if you get a big bad lift charge to the face. I mean, it is scary. Okay. Well, thank you, Dollar Store, for the screwdriver set. Came in very handy just now. Pretty sure my regular screwdriver downstairs would have been a look to find the damn thing, which is not what I was looking forward to. Alright. So, part 203. Let's put these two extras there. Good. Yeah, I figured you guys would take a fair amount of caution with that. You cannot possibly be too careful with accidental discharges. Every year on the lake around my parents' house, they have folks who are doing fireworks, and a couple of years ago the idiots had a shell go back towards their house because the launch tube, you can't even see that, the launch tube fell over sideways and they weren't able to put it back up in time, and they were all drunk and carousing. It's just like, guys, being drunk off your butt is not the time to be using fireworks at all. Alright, part 203. 271. What other parts are we looking for? We're looking for the 150s. Uh, 156 and 168. These are they. The stairwells. Nice. I saw a couple episodes of Pyros where they also launched from lake-based barges. This kit is from a company called Cubic Fun, and none of this is decals. This is all punch-out sections that have been pre-printed. It is a foam board affair. The overall kit is this one. I'm just using this as a pre-Halloween stuff project to get me back in the groove and working well. And everything comes on these boards, which are all punch. And it's got some thinner ones that are sheets for the sails of the ship. And it says magnificent vessel model, and I am one to agree with that based on how it's coming out so far. Just wishing I knew the location of more of the parts with more alacrity. 203 is what we're after. It's 206, 207, well, maybe. 203, there it is. Yep, they've got, I think, a few other ships, some buildings. I got this one off of Amazon for about 20, 30 bucks. They have a non-LED and LED version of it. I opted for the LED because I figured it'd be a lot more fun having it all lit up and impressive. Let's say, light my pirate ship. Yar. Okay. This goes there. There. Only really hit a couple of sticky points with it so far, but otherwise things have fit for the most part pretty well. The keel was a little bit of a difficulty, but everything else has been fine. Alright, there's that, and the battery case goes... Oh, there's even a little area for the on-off switch. Nifty. So you can flip it right from the outside of the ship. I'm concerned though as to how you're going to take the battery case back out after you've assembled the ship, based on what I'm seeing here. Alright. So, yep, on switch goes there. Then we're going to grab 520D. This one right here. Plug it into the appropriate lead. No, not really. Any of the leads will do it as long as you match the red to red and black to black. Alright, we'll test to make sure that, yep, they all light, no problem. Okay, where are we going? We're going from here. Through there. And there should be a light quite close to this. Here it is. Which fits in here. It seems to me like you'd be losing a fair amount of light by doing that, unless it's supposed to go further through, which is... They're all friction fit. I mean, you can glue them if you want to. I do not think you'd be in any way inconvenienced by that. The heat shrink tubing on this particular one, though, I was making it such that the majority of the bulb is not really sticking out to the opposite end of this anchor. I wouldn't mind widening that hole a bit to get the LED fully through so I get a lot more light. As is with this, the thing's going to absorb a ton of light, and I will be losing out on having the light in my ship, which is not at all what I want. I want lots of beautiful light inside my ship. I need a wider pusher to open that up. Let's see what we got around. Aha! This will show. Oh, thank God those didn't fall. The many uses of paintbrushes. Let's make this much wider. There we go. Now I can have a lot more of the bulb exposed for light source. Okay, so that is the nearest one. According to this, my second nearest one. Are these equidistant? Oh, they are not. My second nearest one goes through that catch, back the opposite way. Use adhesive tape, not included, to stick the wires. Well, I think my tape is downstairs. We'll have to see what we have here. Alright, I have to make a couple of these stairwells. Here they are. Stairwell, stairwell. Okay, which piece is on the stairs? 57, 58, 169, 168. Let's find a whole bunch of stairway looking pieces. This all looks like mast work and rigging. And those look like stairs, yes. There are stairs. 153, 154. 169, 168. Seven. 175, 176. Alright, does only one stairwell have a light in it? Yes. Okay. Only part 160. These are not equal stairwells. However, I do not know which one is part 160 because they are not actually labeled on the part. But this should not be hard to figure out, because one of them is slightly narrower than the other. The narrower one is towards the bow and does not get a light. The wider one is towards the stern and does get a light. One is the second stair up from the bottom. And this is the third longest. Let's make sure. We need to widen that. Well, we are at the very limits of the heat shrink tubing, and the heat shrink tubing would let no light through anyway, so that is fine. Okay. Sounds good, 1010. We'll be back at it eventually, if I'm not busy on more Halloweenish projects. Good having you. Take care, and we'll catch you around. Bottom stair. All the stair sections seem to be the same part, re-stamped. Okay. So. I'm wondering if I should do these down from the top or not. Second stair has the light. I have the distinct impression that this is going to be a nigh impossible fit due to how they have the wire here. Yep, this is going to be a nigh impossible fit. This is not a flexible wire. You cannot insert it in the second stair. Alright, so I need a knife. Or a hole punch. Or some scissors. There we go. Alright. There's my stair with the net. How much of the first stair has to go? Need better scissors. Well, bite the edge. There you go. Box cutter knife. Too imprecise. That might work. And we'll see. Oh, hey Marcus, how you doing? Another fun day in paradise. It is getting there. I'm in a slight, very, very slight little rut because they've got a piece that doesn't align well with the lighting system that they have for the ship. But I think we're past that now, with any luck, after this a little modification. And Happy New Year's to you as well. Lord knows we can all do with a little bit of Happy New Year's. I myself got absolutely pickled with a good friend of mine. There we go, that fits just fine. It was good times. Alright, here we go. Let's play the modification game. And there is a stairwell with a light that works, which is entirely too small for y'all to see. There! That's what I managed to do with the damn thing. Phenomenal. Alright, this is the rear stairwell. Goes there, and it faces let's do this right. I don't want the stairwell coming out facing the wrong flippin' way. Do we face port or do we face starboard? We're going to orient the ship the way it is in the direction and damn well put it right. Okay, it faces the starboard side of the ship. Or it would if this lined up properly. $5 says I put the wrong bloody stairwell in. Okay, well, fortunately that's an easy fix. Wow. That was a very easy fix. If it wasn't an easy fix, I'd be a little perturbed. How's goes things in your life, Marcus? I don't know if you've been playing much Stationeers lately. That GTFO game looks quite good, though. I'll definitely say that. If it drops in price a bit, or we have a good sale come up, I will happily scoop that. Okay. So I'm just gonna straighten up some odds and ends. Cool. Alright, give me a sec and I'll hoist it up. Just gotta put this one stairwell into the gun deck. There we are. is the hull and lower deck. The beginnings of the lighting system, which has me terrified for the fact that I am not sure how I can ever get the battery container out to redo it. But then again, it's LEDs, so it'll last a bloody long time. If I have to, I may do a little bit of boat surgery. It is made out of a foam board and paper hybrid. So let's see if I can grab a piece here. So I've got paper. There we go. I doubt it will come into focus, unfortunately. Let's take it back. We have paper and foam and paper sandwiched in. It's not a bad little material. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. Oh, the box, yes. There we are. Queen Anne's Revenge. Blackbeard ship. I don't think much painting will be necessary, to be honest. If any is, it'll just be touch-ups if I goof any spots, because everything's already pretty much colored. But if I happen to break anything, then absolutely we will be giving it a touch-up. I haven't really done much so far that is terribly damaging. I have a feeling it'll look quite nice, yeah. If with any luck, I'll keep it in my little crafting area here as a project souvenir. This stairway is a little bit more finicky than the other one. Hopefully the cats will not come up here and try to gnaw on it. That would tick me off immensely. For all the time that goes into making this thing look good. Oh, I've been up for a few hours. I see it's 4:06 a.m. I fell asleep around 7ish, I think, and got up around 11, and no, got up around 1, and then kibitzed for a bit, and then got online because I wanted to get going with this again, and didn't want to be a slack-motron in terms of my projects, because otherwise I'll never get back to it, you know. Alright, those railings are not very sturdy. There we are. Okay. D5, D4, D6. These two. This needs to go behind the stairwell. Widen that. Rethink the widening procedure now that the stairwells are in place, blocking everything off, making it more of a pain. Ugh, if I'd known lights were going in there to begin with, I would have widened them from the very first insert. These lights are supposed to face forward. I'm thinking these lights should probably be glued. Sounds good, Marcus. Take care. Have a good night, as much as is heavenly possible. I'll be on again at some point. I should probably think about getting some sleep myself. So I can try to get back onto something vaguely resembling a sleep schedule before Monday morning. They really made these wires entirely too long. This one simply goes up to the front. Ah, they are telling me it is okay to bend them. Well, I know it is, but interesting. Alright, next phase is going to be putting a top on this. Yeah, there's going to be no way to get that battery container back out. Let's have a little look. Oh, wow. That looks awesome. Yeah, though once this battery container goes in, it's not coming back out. I'm almost wondering if I could get a rechargeable for it, because this is going to be completely built into itself. And with all the detail around it. Yeah. Alright, we need to think about that now before we go too much further here. Pardon. What can we do about this battery? We could keep the entire thing outside the ship. And that's one thing we could do. With relative ease. And then simply attach it to the very back. I think that'll be the way to go. Let's not play their game here. I would rather have an ill-hidden battery container than one that never, ever, ever can get redone. Yep. What we're going to do is we're going to simply put all of the battery leads into this section. Hide this battery box right back here behind the rudder. And that way actually be able to replace the batteries if I ever need to. Rather than this be a one-time gig. Alright. So you are going to go there. Let's confirm we all light up. Yep. Alright, that is awful. You need to be really, really bent. There. Much better. Okay. And that line will fit there. This line will fit there. That will fit there. And that works. Excellent. Okay. I see to tape that line down, but it does not look like it really needs it. I think we got to take a break with this thing. It's been a good stream. I'm back in the groove. I have crazy stuff. We know things work. And the cats are going bananas right now, so would not hurt to curtail that. Woohoo! Alright. Position that there. Position this here. Hope the fur balls don't try to chew on any bits of it. The rock tumbling media. Somewhere safer. Alright. Well, for those of you who stuck in with me the entire time, thank you very much for hanging out. We're going to be back to real crafting very, very, very soon. This is fun, but this channel is for Halloween craziness and not model making. But, again, we just needed a safe start. I need to get rid of all these firewood chemicals safely. Alright. Thanks, everyone. Take care. And we will catch you soon for a far more Halloween flavored broadcast. Take care.